Hi guys. Okay. I just wanted to go over a few things. One is I'm sorry that I haven't finished the book yet. I will finish it. I am trying to add just about everything into it, and also I am working on trying. I've been experimenting with a few things to on how to kill it on your body. Even with the stuff that I gave you and so forth, but. The only reason I don't give you much on that is because only for the reason something okay, depending where you're at and so forth will make a difference on how on what's going to happen with this if this stuff that I'm trying to do works. Okay, so it is going to happen. It's just mainly I can't have where this thing turns to my God, that's solid, like rubbery thing. And I mean, basically, it's not. Well, it is like this, but it's not. It's almost like that picture of the one that was actually uh, crawling out of the specimen jar. Okay, and this is another thing here that you guys. I mean, this is, believe it or not, this is probably on the part of the mycelium. This is one end. I mean, I didn't get the whole thing in here, but you guys are gonna see one end. And then the other end here, which, well, it'll come, okay? Because what's been going on is there's all kinds of weird stuff now coming out, okay? I mean, like I said, I'm almost done, and that's what it is. See, that's the thing right there, where basically you have all these threads. You got this, and basically this thing is actually and on both ends, but they wrap like each other, just like those things we've seen wrap before. Yeah, see, so you got this and you got the other end. I think I got a few of these pictures here. And I'm telling you guys, by the time I'm done, I mean, I am going to have a lot of this stuff on the books, but the one thing is I'm actually going to, what I'm planning on doing on the book, I'm telling you step by step on everything that's happened. And when I started basically to become my own doctor and basically finding the cure for this thing. But I'm trying to find a faster one than this because, I mean, it would be nice if we could just do it in a week, you know what I mean? But I don't think that's going to happen. Well, it could. I mean, I'm trying some stuff that basically I think may do that for us, okay? So we'll see what happens. And, because you can see here, I mean, what the hell? I mean, you don't even know where this stuff. There's a mycelium on your body. There's at least one, okay, or maybe more than one. And this is what's going on and so forth. This is actually being created, and these are the threads that you actually probably feel crawling through you. I mean, basically they don't stay together like this, but they go wherever, and you're gonna be basically. It's unbelievable. I mean, why the two different colors? I can't tell you. Okay. I mean, basically, in regards to it, that's the way it is, and so forth. And you're gonna, this is gonna help you out quite a bit. I mean, on the description, I will put, what basically the how to treat it, and until we get to wherever. I am gonna give you. I started experimenting with that thing to kill it in the house and so forth. Okay, and I'm trying to see. How it's going to work before I tell you to spend money. But I also may have found something different that we might be able to use that'll probably do better than that. Okay, so you are going to have this. It is going to work. We're going to be able to tell the doctor to go to hell. I mean, because in regards to it, I don't know what the problem is, why they're not using the brains. I mean, hey, but we're going to get there. And I mean, this is going to be a short video. I just want to show you this only because of the reason I couldn't believe this crap. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, and this is something that's happening to everyone. They just don't realize that it's going on. As a matter of fact, if you go here, if you look here, there is a spore. That's a spore. Those are the ones that basically would go flying to try to basically grow somewhere else. And this is something that you guys have to actually understand. Because this thing is going to reproduce, and do whatever until basically it's over, and that's it. I mean, so you're gonna have this issue. I mean, there's so much going on. And believe me, until I put this under the microscope, it did not even look like this. Okay? I mean, I did not realize that's what I was going to find. And I mean, this was unbelievable. I mean, regarding this whole thing. And even these things, because, you know, sometimes when you see these things flying, these are spores. These are small, you know, basically, this is microscopic. You got to understand that this is not really, I mean, you can barely see it under the naked eye. So it's kind of one of those things. And because it's so thin, I mean, that's what's happening to you. So, and this looks like a cotton ball, but it's not. And this is the one thing that people have to realize. This is the fungi as it's coming off, and I mean, in big clumps and so forth. Okay, and you're gonna experience this for quite some time. And you know, let me see. I forgot what this was. Well, this is in water, so it kind of basically you gotta understand. I mean, all this is going to, you know, you're going to see it all day, night, and whatever. And, I mean, this is something that we have to get to the next step. And every person in the world has to get treated, because this is not going to stop until we kill it everywhere. Okay? And, you know, they won't nowhere near this in regards to what this is and so forth. We are further advanced than they are. And, you know, and that's basically why, you know, you guys know more than they know, and in regards to it, they're probably not even treating you the way you want them to treat you anyway, so it doesn't matter. But like I said, I mean, you got to take the, I know I say caprylic acid and undecylenic acid are two most, I would add monolaurin to that. Monolaurin is actually, lauric acid converts to monolaurin, but the problem is if you take lauric acid, most of it goes out the window, and some convert to monolaurin. I recommend not even wasting your money on lauric acid. Just go with monolaurin, and because that's really the one that kills fungi, and go from there. I mean these are some weird things that I basically you're gonna, well, you may or may not see. It doesn't look like anything until you put it under a microscope, and that's basically why. And this is another thing. I mean, you've seen this before, but that's another thing that basically is going to come off your body too. It looks like a little disc, and it will come off, and basically, you know, that's what you're dealing with. I mean, and you will. I mean, you will win. I mean, it's like this thing. I mean, this is it's unbelievable. It looks like nothing. But once you put it in the microscope, it's something. And not only that, it looks like a little piece of something. I mean, this is a little thick, okay? But as you can tell, this is not what it's supposed to be. This is not like a little trash or whatever. This is something. This is a piece of the fungi. And like I said, I'm experimenting with a few things that are basic that I think is going to do you that we're going to be able to use in the near future to actually to kill this sucker quicker. And I mean, because I'm experimenting on this stuff, and that's all I'm trying to do is just trying to find a, because I have to deal. I mean, this is something that's going to affect my friends and family too, and I can't have where it takes 2 years just to get, you know, where I'm at. Because that's how long it took me, 2 years, to actually get where I'm at. From the time that I found the things that worked. And you know, because you got to realize, I was this thing was driving me nuts at the beginning. Especially when I was going to the doctors, the only place you could get help at that time. And they're telling you it's all in your head. I mean, we are going to win this. Just remember to be strong. And I know I've spoken with a few people recently, and I hope that I helped them in regards to trying to get them to just remember, this is a battle you're going to win, okay? And after that, you know, because it does get very emotional to actually speak to some of these people that basically, especially when they're not doing, they're not financially well off, and they're basically suffering because I have to give up every penny, and I understand that part too, because I went through it too. You have to give up every penny just to try to stay alive, and especially when you have kids. So this is you're gonna win. It's gonna work. I'm trying to work on trying to get this thing where we'll be able to do something different than the stuff I told you, or if the doctor even give you the other stuff. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, if any doctors listen, I mean, they should be giving you guys Befenz or Noxafil, and basically those two are basically killers for this fungi. I mean, it takes a while, and they're gonna have to realize it's not gonna be something that's overnight. Just because a person looks good doesn't mean they're fixed. Because even myself right now, my stuff is doing crazy things right now because I'm so close to the end. It's unbelievable, and I believe that I'm probably going to end up by Christmas, but it still is complicated. I mean, I'm not getting hurt by it, but I know it's there, so I want to get it out of here, and this will happen. I mean, because all this is basically the fungi, and you can see it. All right. So if you guys want to check it out, Morgellons.us. Like I said, I will have the book out soon. I'm sorry that it's taking me so long, but this is my first book, guys, and I've been trying to figure out how in the world to put it so it's interesting. I will cover everything that's happened to me, and I will basically everything that I've learned, and basically what the cure is going to be and so forth, and how to get rid of it 100% with this stuff. And we'll go from there. Okay, so check out Morgellons.us. If you want to write me, you can write at ch@Morgellons.us, and basically we'll go from there. I mean, this is something you're gonna win. I mean, because like I said, a lot of this stuff doesn't look like they're a piece of the fungi, but it is. Doesn't matter what it looks like. I mean, like this one. See, that's all threads and so forth, and this is something that's covering your body. And even though it doesn't look like this, because basically, this is what's on your body, and that's basically why. And we are gonna win this battle, and just be patient, okay, guys? All right, Morgellons.us, check it out, and we'll go from there. Thank you.